Good morning, children. Today, let us see about the neurological disorders in children. The most commonly found neurological disorders in children are autism, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, and dyspraxia, epilepsy, headaches, dyslexia, cerebral palsy. And usually, in the specialist, the neuro specialist, what they say is autism, epilepsy, cerebral palsy, brain injury, and headaches. These are some common childhood neurological disorders, and it is usually referred to the impaired social interaction and impaired communication skills. These are usually due to low social interaction and low communication skills. The causes for these neurological disorders are the gene abnormalities. In gene abnormalities, what are the characteristics means usually the chromosomal abnormalities and change in chromosomal number, either it may be change in number of the chromosomes or change in structure of the chromosomes, and metabolic disorders and congenital malformations. Coming to the definition, usually the term neurological disorder, usually it is a condition that is caused by the dysfunction in part of the brain or nervous system, resulting in physical and psychological symptoms. It is the disorder caused by dysfunction in the part of the brain or nervous system due to physical or psychological symptoms. And we usually know before only we know the neurons, about the nervous system, the neurons and the neurotransmitters, the gray matter, the white matter, the neurons impulses to the brain, how they spread. These all things we are already know. This is usually disorder means it may be for disorder to the brain or neurological spinal cord or the nerves, and usually the symptoms may be uncontrollable movements, communication loss, and vision loss, or hearing or impaired vision or impaired hearing, or thinking can be affected sometimes. Usually some children can be, in some children we can see the fits including the fever. Along with the fever we can see the fits, and usually this happens at around 6 months to 3 years, and these children we can uh, think about as seizures. Let us now see what are convulsions. Convulsions are nothing but these are the involuntary movements we already know, and this is the person's muscles when it comes in contact with the uncontrollably. That means uncontrollable movements of the muscles we can see. These may be for few seconds or some minutes, and usually the person's body may affect, or whole body may affect. Part of the body or whole body may affect in these convulsions. And according to the Epilepsy Foundation, usually the causes of a person is due to experience of many seizures. And what is a seizure? Usually what is a seizure? Seizures are nothing but these are the electrical disturbances in the brain, and they may be of different kinds, and usually they present with the symptoms like convulsions, and usually they may be tonic clonic seizures or tonic seizures and clonic. What is meant by tonic? Means tonic means nothing but stiffening, and clonic it is jerking. Means the movement will, the body will be stiffened, and their body will have jerking movements in these seizures. In addition, the convulsions will be some noise will be produced from the vocal cords in case of convulsions, and usually these convulsions may refer to the epileptic seizures, and here the person's movements are motionless, and usually there is an electrical disturbance in the brain. And according to the National Institute of the Neurological Disorder and Stroke, usually the children will be affected from 6 months to 5 years, and they are when they are with the fever, and typically these convulsions last for about 5 minutes, and usually here the impact will be negative. Here the patient needs an emergency treatment, and if the convulsions exist more than 5 minutes, the patient should be shifted to the hospital by means of ambulance. According to the NENTS, this that is nothing but non-epileptic seizures and seizures which appear here to be epileptic. Here they will have electrical disturbances in the person's brain, and here these are psychogenic illnesses. Due to psychogenic illnesses, these non-epileptic seizures are due to psychogenic illnesses. That means they will be they will be feeling psychologically that they will get seizures. These are occur due to mental or emotional stress, and then the patient should is with more stress and mentally disturbed. Usually these seizures are seen, and we can treat these by psychological therapies and cognitive behavioral therapy, and non-epileptic seizures will help in order to manage the stress during the seizures. And according to the National Center for Advancing Translation Sciences, usually the convulsions can be treated, and within the 5 minutes, if they last more than 5 minutes, it should be treated. And it is the genetical condition here, and which means a parent can pass it on to the children. That is, from the parents it will occur to the children, and researchers has given treatment which is not so effective, and the carbamazine it is only the anticonvulsant drug for the treatment of PKD. Coming to the medication reactions, in certain cases medications cause epileptic seizures and they trigger seizures due to the toxins that are produced in the drugs. And coming to the migraines, this is there is some evidence that trusted source that migraines may lead to epileptic seizures. This is the migralepsy. This is known as migralepsy. When it is with migraine, the patient is with migraine also, they produce seizures or convulsions. According to the Centers for the Disease Control and Prevention, if the person is experiencing convulsions on most of the body, usually they include placing them on the floor. Usually the first aid practices are very helpful for them. These include the placing them on the floor so that they do not fall and hurt themselves, putting them on their side so that they can breathe easier, clearing the area of hard or sharp objects, placing something soft and flat under their head, removing their glasses. Okay, ma, sorry for the disturbance. And in the first aid practices, usually they include placing them on the floor, and so that they can placing them on the floor so that they do not fall and hurt themselves, putting them on to air side so that they can breathe easier, clearing the area of hard or sharp objects, placing something soft and flat under their head, removing their glasses, loosening or removing anything around their neck such as tie or necklace, calling an ambulance if the seizure continues for more than 5 minutes, and you have to see that the convulsions are reduced within 5 minutes, and if not reduced means you have to call for an ambulance. And if the convulsions happen regularly, it is vital to speak with the doctor and to know the cause and treatment. And to reduce this, we have to use the medications regularly according to the order of the physician. And coming to the epileptic seizures, fall under two categories, that is trusted source, and usually this is generalized seizures. Usually it may be affected due to the brain affected, and it may be focal, partial, and sometimes the seizures may be localized. All the types of seizures usually happen suddenly, and most people who experience them cannot tell them they are coming, and they are unable to give any warning. These individuals experience a seizure, will not remember what happened during the episode, develop an individual treatment plan. And during the seizures, what we have to do and what does not. People who have epilepsy may experience one or several kinds of seizures. Below we look at the different kinds, and this usually Generalized in the generalized seizures, there may be absent seizures. It can be referred as petit mal, meaning that is small harm or little illness we can see in generalized seizures. And these seizures may last for few seconds, and the person may be experiencing typically and may not realize the even if that he is having seizures. Coming to the tonic clonic seizures, here these seizures are the ones that you will have the depicted in television shows and movies, and usually the exact way in the individual will be not known, and usually the individual will be crying out or falling down, losing awareness and experiencing muscle spasms and stiffening and breathing rapidly and with difficulty. These seizures also called as grand mal. Usually it is gives a great harm or great illness in the French. Means here the patient will have fall, cry out, and some spasms will be experiencing and the body stiffening and breathing with difficulty may be seen. Here the main priority should be to ensure that they are safe and do not get hurt. For these things, when patient is safe and is not getting hurt, what we have to be sure means is them to the ground if possible. Before only we have said we have to give all the first aid measures. Like that only we have to see that the ground is easy for them to avoid severe fall that may hurt them. Put something soft under the head and to avoid head injuries. Move them away from large objects, including hard furniture, sharp edges, and hot surfaces that injure them. Remove any small or hard objects or sharp objects that surround them, and to make them sure that they are not hurt. Loosen and any tight clothing or accessories around their neck, and usually we have to see that the patient is breathing properly, and remove any clothing item that surround them, and usually around the neck, and prevent them from suffocation, and if possible roll them onto the side. Next, the first aid recovery position is usually to breathe more easily.